The Knife of Never Letting Go is the first book in the Chaos Walking trilogy by Patrick Ness. The book is science fiction with life in space and a germ that spread which enabled unrealistic human ability. It is a dystopian novel with a corrupt government destroying society. The story starts off with Todd, who is the youngest boy in town, living with Ben and Killian ever since his parents died. They live in Prentisstown, where everyone can hear everyone else's thoughts called their noise. Ben tells Todd he needs to run away from the mayor and into the woods where he meets Viola, the first girl he's ever seen and who has no noise. They run away and are followed by Mayor Prentiss and his army to get to the town of Haven, where they hope to find a cure. Overall, The Knife of Never Letting Go is a very strong and riveting novel. Strengths include symbolism, creative writing techniques, and effectively conveying central ideas. Todd was given a knife by Ben, which Todd strongly associates with becoming a man. However, it represents a choice for Todd throughout the novel. Ben also gives Todd a journal that was written by his mother before she died. It gives Todd guidance on how to get to the settlement and represents encouragement whenever he reads it. In the book, Ness has Todd commonly speak with words that aren't proper English. He does this to emphasize the fact that books were outlawed in Prentisstown by the government, so Todd never learned how to speak or read well. Additionally, Ness changes the font of the text that represents men's noise. It gets larger and messier to convey how chaotic and overpowering it is. The novel portrays three main central ideas of power, manipulation, and choice. Prentisstown is led by Mayor Prentiss, who wishes to create a pure army of followers that will help him take over every settlement. Ness is conveying how power can destroy men and distort his perceptions on what is right. The men of Prentisstown have been taught, ever since they contracted the noise germ, that silence is evil and that they need to comply to the government's conditions. Ness uses this to show how men are vulnerable to deception when they put too much trust into a person or people. The first big choice Todd makes is to run away through the woods from Prentisstown. It's against the law to leave Prentisstown, making it a big decision for Todd. Throughout the novel, Todd also struggles with killing people who are trying to kill him. He always hesitates because he knows that he's not a killer. Todd dwells on the fact that it's a choice, to cut or to not cut, to die or to live. Mayor Prentiss can be compared to Adolf Hitler. Both of them created an army to help them take over the world and got rid of the people who did not meet their standards. Each of them manipulated people into believing what they preached in order to have total power. The overall plot of the book is similar to that of The Host by Stephenie Meyer. Both novels contain a germ or parasite that can be spread that is unlike any human disease. In both stories, the protagonist has to flee from the government who needs to control them to achieve their perfect society. Compared to another novel by Patrick Ness, A Monster Calls, it was less unique. Many other dystopian books have been written that share the same storyline. A Monster Calls uses lessons and a powerful character to draw the truth out of a boy holding it in. Overall, I would give The Knife of Never Letting Go a 9 out of 10 due to its enticing plot and clever writing style.
Created using Powtoon.